Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I will show you how to install ZenX OS Android 10 ROM on Samsung Galaxy S8, S8 Plus and Note 8. Let's try this ROM on my Galaxy S8 Plus and we will see what we get in this ROM. If this is your first visit to my channel, please consider subscribing. Let's begin. Before we start, you need to have a rooted phone with TWRP recovery installed. If your phone is not rooted, I have a video to show you how to root. The link is in the description. Follow the instructions and when you're done, come back to this video. We need to download two zip files. Number 1, the ROM zip file. Number 2, Magisk zip file to gain root access. You will find the links in the description. Copy these files into your phone's SD card. This is important because we are going to wipe the internal storage. Now turn off your phone. Press and hold volume up, Bixby and power buttons all at the same time to boot into recovery mode. Click on Wipe, Format Data, type Yes to erase internal storage. Then go to Advanced Wipe, select Cache and Dalvik Cache, then swipe to wipe. Now click on Install, select the ROM zip file, click on Add More Zip and select Magisk zip file. Then swipe to flash. Installation is now complete. Let's reboot system. Remember, the first boot will take some time, so don't panic. Now the phone has booted up. I have been using this ROM from past 2 days. I have not seen any bugs. Let's verify root access. As you can see, we are rooted. Vivo LTE is not going to work in this ROM. It's not a bug. AOSP ROMs do not support Vivo LTE. This ROM offers lots of customization features in Zen Hub menu, which you can find in settings. Going to status bar, you can adjust brightness by sliding over status bar and double tap to sleep. You can also customize clock and battery icons. Then you can enable network traffic, display notification count. There is a Vivo LTE toggle. As I said, Vivo LTE will not work in AOSP ROMs. In quick settings, you can increase the number of rows and columns of quick settings icons. We also have Android 11 style notifications, where the priority notifications like messages are shown at the top and less important notifications are shown below. Then you get quick pull down as well as smart pull down. Then you get standard settings in notifications. Moving on to lock screen, you can double tap to put the phone to sleep. You can enable pocket detection. In ambient settings, you can enable edge lighting and also customize the light color. Going to navigation, you can disable navigation bar, enable gesture navigation, then enable swipe to take a screenshot gesture. In power settings, you can blur power menu background, enable advanced reboot option and also add shortcuts to power menu. You can also receive calls by pressing volume keys. Moving to user interface, you can turn on dark theme, change UI style, accent colors. Then you can enable dual status bar. In miscellaneous settings, you can turn on gaming mode. In battery settings, you can enable smart pixels to save battery life. Talking about performance, there is no lag and no heating issues while playing games. Battery performance is also very good. Benchmark score of this ROM is decent. Definitely you can try this ROM. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe if you are not. If you have any questions, please drop a comment. I will be happy to answer them. I will see you on the next one. Until next time, take care.